On October 3, 1986, a Soviet Yankee-class ballistic missile submarine was cruising at periscope depth in the Sargasso Sea, hundreds of miles off the coast of Bermuda. The K-219 carried 16 nuclear missiles and 34 nuclear warheads. What happened next would become one of the most harrowing nuclear submarine disasters in history. A missile tube seal failed. Seawater leaked in. Missile fuel ignited. And the crew of the K-219 found themselves fighting for their lives, deep in enemy waters, with a nuclear reactor and 16 missiles beneath their feet. This is the story of the submarine that sank to the bottom of the ocean, still carrying its nuclear cargo. The explosion ripped through missile tube number 6 at 5:15 a.m. The missile fuel, a highly corrosive substance called nitrogen tetroxide, began to leak into the tube compartment. The crew scrambled to contain the damage. The captain ordered an emergency surface. But as the submarine rose, the pressure changes forced more seawater into the damaged tube, triggering secondary explosions. Toxic gases filled the compartments. The crew began to succumb to poisoning. One sailor, Petty Officer Sergei Preminin, was ordered to manually lower the emergency rods into the nuclear reactor to prevent a meltdown. He succeeded, but at the cost of his own life. He was trapped in the compartment as the flooding intensified. For 3 days, the K-219 drifted on the surface, a ghost ship in the Bermuda Triangle. The crew fought fires, radiation leaks, and failing systems. The Soviet Navy dispatched a freighter to rescue the crew. But the submarine was taking on water faster than they could pump it out. On October 6, the K-219 plunged sternfirst into the Atlantic, settling 5,500 meters below, a depth so crushing that no salvage operation could ever reach it. Most of the crew was saved. But Sergei Preminin was not the only casualty. 4 sailors died in the initial explosion. And the submarine still sits on the ocean floor, its nuclear missiles still in their tubes, 600 miles east of Cape Hatteras. The sinking of K-219 remains one of the Cold War's most dangerous nuclear incidents. It was not an enemy torpedo that destroyed the submarine. It was a seal that cost $37 to replace. The U.S. Navy tracked the K-219 from the moment it left its home port. They listened as the explosion tore through the hull. They watched as the Soviet captain fought to save his ship. And they knew that a nuclear catastrophe was unfolding in the waters of the Atlantic. The K-219 still rests on the ocean floor. Its reactors and missiles are intact. A Cold War tombstone in the darkness of the abyss. A reminder that the most dangerous weapons are sometimes the ones that never get used.